code generation, 40% of new code generation is artificially intelligent code generation. What do you think that will be in 10 years' time?
I think it'll probably be 70 to 80%. And the reason I say that, I bet that 40%, a lot of it is what's called boilerplate code. It's just like standard. A lot of it is standard code or code that's been slightly modified, right? Like I'm creating an HTML page. I need the HTML thing, the header and then the title. And so that's probably 40% of the content of an HTML page. It's probably the same for a Ruby file or a Python environment. And so we're at 40% today, and I bet we're at 75% to 80%, because most of the code that's written is slight modifications of existing code. Pepsi's website is probably not that different to Coca-Cola, except for the underlying assets and the text. And so we'll get there. So then the question is, okay, I mean, Goldman projects a 7% reduction in the labor population as a result of artificial intelligence, but overall a 2.5% increase in GDP. And so that's massive, right? Like the US GDP is growing at about 2.5%. Over the last 20 years, grew about 2.5% a year. And so you have this impact where you could literally double the GDP growth of the US as a result of AI. And so the reason I think a lot of people are super excited about it, the reason I'm so excited about it is like macroeconomically for the US, we're in a hole where we've printed way too many dollars for the GDP that we're producing. But now we're faced with a technology that could actually create sort of like replicate the post-war surplus out of World War II that drove the next 40 to 60 years of prosperity. But you've got a technology that's not really a wartime technology, that it could do it. And that's the reason I think so many people are so excited about it, and the valuations are as astronomical as they are.